So in today's video, we are going to be doing this really cute swoop with buns, kind of messy vibe. I have gotten so many requests to do this hairstyle and I literally do it in 10 minutes because I've just gotten that good at it at this point. And this is the first time I posted this hairstyle, and this was back when my hair was down my back. So I just wanted to show you that obviously you can do it with longer hair. And this is what my hair length was around when I did these buns. So as you can see, I had a lot of layers and my hair just kind of tapered down the back, and it was pretty much bra strap length. And this is when I decided to just chop my hair. So I did cut it into a bob. In this video, this was probably like a few months ago, I ended up cutting it to my shoulders, and then I ended up cutting it even shorter, probably like a couple months later. So this is the style after I cut my hair into a bob. As you can see, it is still very achievable, and I'm gonna be showing you that in today's video. So here I am taking the buns out because I had already worn my hair like this, and I was just fixing it up. So I pretty much already have my foundation, but all you wanna do is split your hair into two in the back, and then you want to section out a triangle shape in the front for your swoop. And I only do like this much hair. As you can see, it's not a whole lot, and I don't literally swoop everything down the side, if that makes sense. I just do a little triangle at the top and call it a day. So here I'm just twisting it up to get it out of the way. And this does not have to be super neat. If you want it to be very neat, you can definitely do this like with hairspray and just go in. But I don't like to add a lot of product to my hair, and I don't want it to get all dry when I do my protective style. So I don't do all of that. But I want mine to be more of like a softer look, not super hard and crunchy, you know what I mean? So I'm just brushing my hair out, as you can see, and I'm going to be just adding an elastic band around this side, and then I'm taking out a little piece in the back because I'm gonna be curling that in a few. And then of course, you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. And my hair is already like kind of curled because I like to sleep with my hair in like little twisty buns, kind of like the front where my swoop is at. I like to twist my hair up into little buns to keep my ends and stuff protected. So that's why it has a little bit of a curl to it. So that's just a tip. If you don't want to add any heat, because I will be doing that in this video, then you could just do this like overnight, have your hair twisted up, and then when you take it out, it'll have some sort of a curl to it. So I'm just doing the same thing, like I said, and now I just have my two little ponies. So the next thing is the sock bun. So I do not buy sock buns pre-made. I just literally cut up an old pair of socks and twist it up. And I like to make sure that the socks are black so that even if you don't cover up the entire sock, you don't see like a freaking white sock peeking through or a pink sock. So you want to use whatever color your hair is so that you don't see it. So basically I put the hair over top of it. I put the scrunchie over it, and then the excess hair I just wrap kind of messily around because we're going to be curling that up later to create the messy bun look. And then once you get the bun in, you want to kind of pull out the hair so it's not so tight, which will also give the illusion that the bun is a little bit bigger, a little messier. So I'm doing the same thing on the other side, as you can see, twisting it around and then just kind of like having the hair all messy. And then we're going to work on the swoop, and we're going to come back to the buns in a second. So I like for my swoop to be nice and straight. So I'm going to go in and kind of straighten out the crimps or whatever bumps in my hair so that my swoop is nice and straight. So then I'm going to take some bio silk and just kind of put a little bit of that on my swoop, because I've noticed my hair is so straight sometimes that it'll literally be flying all over the place. Like little flyaways, just, you know when your hair is super straight and it just does not cooperate. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I just add a little bit of that to my swoop because sometimes it can get messed up if I don't add anything to kind of like weigh it down, if that makes sense. So here I'm just pinning back the swoop into the other bun, and then you just pin it up, and then eventually you won't see it anymore, but you can pin it up however many times you want. So here I'm taking the two little pieces in the back and I'm going to curl them, and it just gives like, I don't want to say a messy look because it clearly is intentional, but it kind of, you don't want everything to be up and sleek. You just add a little curl in the back to make it look a little messier, with air quotes. So I'm going to curl this one as well, which I had to end up recurling because I did it in the wrong direction. But now we're going to move on to these edges, and as you can see, they have literally already been manipulated because I wore the same hairstyle yesterday, so they still have product in them. So I'm just combing them out because I don't want them to be crunchy, and I'm going to take the Kiss Edge Fixer and the Max Hold, and I'm going to swoop this on. I don't really need to add too much because I already have a bunch of product in my hair or my edges already. So I'm just literally redoing what I did yesterday. So it's pretty easy. But if you wanted to do like the fluffy baby hair look where you flat iron your baby hairs and then just kind of have them real fluffy. I've done that before and that's really cute. But in this case, because my edges were already full of product, I didn't want to go ahead and put a flat iron on them as well. So that's why we're just doing, you know, freehand edges, if you will, with this one. And yeah, this is just how I do it. And now I'm going to move on to these pieces all throughout the bun. Basically, you want to take the pieces that are kind of sticking out and you want to curl them away from your face so that they create like a little curl. You know, if you curl them forward, then it wouldn't look right, you guys. I promise you. I can't explain it, but you want to curl back so that you can contribute to the bun and it kind of looks like it's all in one. Also for this part, I typically have my 1/2 inch flat iron, so my little baby flat iron that I use for like edges, to do this part because you get a tighter curl and it actually comes out a lot cuter, but I didn't have it literally at all. I don't know where it was at and I wasn't about to go look for it. So I just used this because I had, the hair that I had out was long enough for me to flat iron with this. But I do recommend using your 1/2 inch flat iron on this part so that you can get like a really tight curl. But as you can see, I'm twisting it and not really like giving it any give so that the curl will still come out fairly tight. So you just want to twist it around and around and around until you get like a little loop. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to do that with all the straight hairs. And then after this, it really just comes down to you kind of manipulating them to look how you want them to look. So here I am fixing my swoop because my hair is so straight, it's not sticking together, so you can literally see my forehead. So you could easily just add like some edge control or something right there to keep it together. But here I'm just showing you the curl, and that's the one that I ended up having to fix. As you can see here, I curled it towards my face instead of away from my face. So here I'm doing away from my face and it came out exactly the way that I wanted it to. So here is the final look. It's nothing special, y'all. This is just a quick hairstyle you can do if you want to get a really cute hairstyle in really fast. I personally think this is a really quick hairstyle. And if you already have your hair curled or your hair's already been in the style, it's really easy to redo it. Like I said, I did this hairstyle after doing it already, so everything was pretty quick, but this is what it looks like, you know, not crunchy, everything's very soft. My hair doesn't have a whole lot of product in it because I don't like to do that. Period. I don't like my hair to be crunchy, hard, full of product, build up. I just like to let her breathe, okay? So this is what it looks like in the back. The part's not straight, but that's completely fine. If you want it to be perfect, you go ahead, get your mirror sis and look in the back, but I don't do all that because this is supposed to be a really quick, effortless hairstyle. So I hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.